Hello students, so welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel and if you are a biology student, you can subscribe and follow my YouTube channel. So now in this video, we will learn something about genetic disorders. Firstly, we will write it. We will talk about genetic disorders. Disorder. If you are a NEET aspirant or if you are a CSIR aspirant or if you are a biology student in total, then this is the important topic for your examination or for your preparation. So what about genetic disorders? There are mainly three types of genetic disorder which we will talk in this lecture. But first of all, we will learn about the gene. What is gene? Because if we know about the gene, then we are able to understand what is genetic disorder. So what is a gene? Gene is a part of DNA. We all have DNA inside our body, or we can say that inside our cell. Inside our cell, we have a structure called nucleus. This is our cell, and this is nuclear membrane. This is nucleus. And in this nucleus, we have a genetic material which is called as DNA. Okay. So this is genetic structure is called as DNA. And what is gene? Gene is a part on DNA which express itself, which express itself, or in biology language we can call it part on DNA which transcribe into mRNA. That is the logical definition of the term gene. But in simple words, we can understand that gene is the part on DNA. On our DNA, there are some parts which express itself. These are called as gene. For example, if we have a gene on our DNA, for example, this gene is for black hair. For black hair. As you can see, some people have black hairs. As you can see, some people have brownish hair, natural hair. We are not talking about, coloring your hair. We are talking about natural hair. So, if a person is having black hair, complete black color, so that is just because he or she has gene calling the black hair gene. Okay. So this is the part of DNA which transcribe or which express itself into a characteristic. This is called as gene. This is the simple definition of gene. Now we have some problems in these genes which lead to the disorders in our body. And what are these disorders? Let's take a look on these. There are three type of genetic disorder. Genetic disorder, these are of three types. Number 1, number 2 and number 3. Let's talk about number 1. These are the single gene disorders. Single gene disorders. So in these type of disorders, we have problem or mutation. Mutation is sudden change. What is mutation? Mutation means sudden change in the DNA. And we are talking about genetic structure. So we are talking we are talking about these changes into our genetic structure, into our DNA or into our gene. We can call it like that. Now mutation, if mutation happens in single gene, in single gene, because we have so many genes on our 46 chromosomes, or we can call it DNA, fragments of DNA. Chromosomes are nothing, chromosomes are fragments of DNA. Okay, so we have 23 pair of chromosome as a human being, as a homo sapiens, and 23 pairs mean 46 chromosomes. And if a single gene is mutated, this can cause a single gene disorder. For example, what are the examples of single gene disorder? Number 1, sickle cell anemia. Number 1 is sickle cell anemia. In sickle cell anemia, your RBC, red blood cells, change their shape into a sickle shape. Okay, so this is not normal. This is caused by the change in single gene, mutation in single gene. So this is a disorder which is called as sickle cell anemia. Now the second example is cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis. In cystic fibrosis, this is also a disorder which impact our respiratory system and digestive system. We can here write down it affects respiratory system and digestive system, and it happens when there is a gene mutation on chromosome number 7. So here we are taking this to another level by defining the chromosome number also, because we are talking about cystic fibrosis, and in cystic fibrosis mutation happens in one gene. So this is a type of single gene disorder, and here we are also talking about the chromosome number, which is chromosome number 7, as we have 23 pair of chromosomes in our human body, and we have 46. 23 pairs means 46 chromosomes. So chromosome number 7 is mutated when we talk about the cystic fibrosis. Okay. So now we can talk about the second one, which is called as, we can put it here, which is second number is chromosomal disorder. Chromosomal disorder. Disorder. Like single gene disorders are disorders in which a single gene is mutated, but in chromosomal disorder, there you can find the addition of chromosome or missing of chromosome. You know, some chromosomes are missing, or some chromosomes are present extra in numbers, or present additionally, or some there is some changes on chromosomes. But we are not talking about, you know, single gene or something like that. We are talking about a whole chromosome number. So in its example, we can say Down syndrome, which is a common example of Down syndrome. What happened in Down syndrome? Like we have to make here two human cells, like one is normal cell. So in normal healthy person, this cell is of normal healthy person. So we have here 23 pair of chromosome. 23 pair, it means 46 chromosome. Okay. How these 46 chromosomes are present? I can show you the, you know, arrangement of these chromosomes, like number 1 pair, number 2 pair, number 3 pair, and we have to write it down into a pairs. Okay, because these have 23 pairs. Number 1 pair, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, 8, 9th pair, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. So we have these chromosome number 1, 2, 3, or these 23 pair of chromosome into a normal healthy person. When we talk about Down syndrome, what happens? There is a genetic change into chromosomes, that this chromosome number 21, we have three parts of chromosome number 21. So we can call in Down syndrome, we can see the trisomy of chromosome number 21, which means that chromosome number 21 should be into a pair, but it is here in triplet form, which is not normal, and then this causes Down syndrome. So these are the type of genetic disorder number 2, which are called as chromosomal disorder. Now we will talk about the third one. In third one is called as complex genetic disorder. Complex genetic disorders. What are the complex genetic disorders? In first two, we talked about the genetic mutation. We talked about the misarrangement or disarrangement of, you know, your chromosome, your genetic level. But here, though two factors are responsible for complex genetic disorders, or multiple factors are involved in this, like genetic factor, gene mutation is there, plus environmental factor is there also present. So we can call it epigenetics. Like in normal condition, your gene a thing on genes or messages on genes or characters on gene express itself into our body, but sometime the environmental factor cause the changes in the genes, which is called as epigenetics. That is a different branch of biology, epigenetics. So here multiple factors are responsible for changes in the genetic structure. For example, colon cancer. For example, colon cancer, and the second number is very famous, Alzheimer's. So for these disorders, multiple factors are responsible. So this was all about the genetic disorders. Thank you so much.